there guys, RVA hiker girl, and I'm out of breath already this morning. Whew, just climbed 250 feet up out of the Blackburn Trail Center, and I am heading Sobo, southbound, down to Snickers Gap for this portion of the AT. And this is where the Blackburn Trail Center, you can see behind me over my shoulder, and then it comes up to the AT, and that sign says Bears Den Rock 7.8, so won't go quite that far today. Snickers Gap is right before Bears Den. So anyway, come along with me and let's go check out the AT in this section. All right, there's something special about today's hike, and what that is that I will be finishing my second state of section hiking on the Appalachian Trail today. So I will be finishing up West Virginia. So I will now have, after today, Maryland completed and West Virginia completed. And then I start working on the 544 miles of Virginia, which I've done about maybe 60 miles of Virginia. A lot of it has been day hikes, so I'm gonna have to go in and fill in all the gaps where I've missed. So anyway, that's what's exciting about today's hike. So I am with my section hiking tramily. For those of you that don't know what a tramily is, that's your trail family. And I have been hiking the past 3 or 4 weekends with Hip Hiker Gal, Hiking with Pigtails, and Jaybird. And it just works out perfect because we are all doing the same sections of the AT together, and we have 2 cars. So you don't have to do a portion and then hike the same portion to get back to your car. We park at one end and we park at the other and drive each other back to the car, so it works out great. After the initial climb out of Blackburn Trail Center, it is flat ridge walking, so that's good. Nice little breather out of that straight up 250-foot climb. Mild today compared to last week's temperature. It was 27 the last section hike I did from Keys Gap to Blackburn, and that was 27 degrees. Everything was frozen, but today it's at 32, so a little bit warmer. Arrived at Wilson Gap, and as I saw on other videos, there is really nothing extraordinary about Wilson's Gap. It is a depression literally in the trail. Looking more foggy. All right, officially made it to the northern terminus of the roller coaster. So today, I think we have 4.2 miles to do of the roller coaster, and then next time on the other side of Snickers Gap will lie 10.1 miles, I think, of the roller coaster. So on this side, I've done a portion up to Raven Rock, and you couldn't even really tell you were on the roller coaster. So it's really not that big of a deal for this section. But I will let you know on the next video how the next portion of the roller coaster is. All right, heading on down the trail, following those white blazes. this is the start of the roller coaster, so this is what it looks like at the beginning. Taking a breather. So the roller coaster, when you first get on it from the north end, is all down, and now we're going up. And this section of the trail basically looks like a washed out creek bed, because you can tell when it rains, there's a ton of water that comes down the trail right here. So beware if you're coming through here after a storm. It's going to be muddy and wet. Anyway, keeping on chugging along. The climb, got a good climb in front of me, it looks like. So let me use both these hiking poles. Have you guys ever hiked the roller coaster? What did you think about it? Everything that I've heard is that there's more hype to it, and it's just not that hard. If you've hiked on the AT and you've had mountain climbs, most people say it's really not that bad. So far at the beginning, not that bad. But let me know your impressions of the roller coaster if you've hiked it or know somebody who has hiked it. Let me know what you think about it. Right at the communication tower, there are some campsites, stealth sites that are right over here with fire rings. And if you're going Sobo, the AT's right there. And it doesn't look too bad as far as incline. It looks like on the Gut Hooks app, it looks like it might be like 0.2 to get up here. So thought I'd check it out. I'm sure it has the same view as Raven Rocks, but why not, right? While we're here. Nice mossy path. And this is what it looks like up close. It's really tall. It's way up there. Made it up to Raven Rock, to the summit up here. It's pretty crowded. It usually is because it's not very far from the parking lot up here off of the AT, but yeah, pretty cool. Nice spot to have lunch. There's some tent spots that are directly behind it and down by the communication tower. The communication tower might be like 0.2 away from the top of Raven Rock, but anyway, I'll turn this around and give you some more views so you can see what it looks like. Alright guys, I am done with hiking the Appalachian Trail in West Virginia, so now I have Maryland done and West Virginia done. Actually, Hip Hiker Girl does too, so we are actually toasting, because if you saw my Maryland hike where I finished at the Mason-Dixon line, I actually toasted with champagne, but today I have something else, so cheers! Cheers! We're toasting, if I can get the top open. This would work. Y'all, this is funny. We cannot get this open. I have been banging on the top with a rock. Carissa's like using her gloves and pulling her gloves apart trying to get these open, and they will not open. Like, how do you sell shots that people can't even get open? This is crazy. Almost. This is called surgery, y'all. This is crazy. Oh, did you get it? Oh, I think we're on our way. So close. All right, after 20 minutes of hitting rocks and using like her knife to try to get these crown apple shots open, I think we finally got them open. Anyway, I don't even remember what I said before, but we are cheersing to. We've done Maryland and we finished West Virginia, so cheers, bottoms up. rocky area to scramble up. Not too bad. All right, the rest of the tramily has gone down to the Snickers Gap parking lot. That's what that is. And this is a small parking lot. Across that busy road right there is another parking lot that's much bigger. So I will actually start here for my next section. Thank you guys so much if you're still watching, for joining me. I'm so happy to have my second state down, my second state out of 14. Which means I have 12 more states to go. But that's okay. That's a big goal that I'll be working on for a very long time. So, alrighty. As always, I appreciate you guys watching, liking, leaving me comments. I love it. I love you guys so much. Appreciate your support. My nose is still running from it being cold out here. Alright guys, as usual, I'll see you on the next one.